I went to Tiffin University. I went to Davis College, and then I went to Tiffin. So I got an admin from an associate's degree from Davis, and then I got a bachelor's from Tiffin. So I did both, but I just I honestly don't know how it all works, and I'm just gonna be honest. I just feel like God put something inside of me that gave me the motivation, and then I was, able to just adjust and move. And like I can't even say that I would, you know, the way that I was moving then that I would move now, as I am
Right, of course.
there. But it was just, I just was motivated. And I know you and I had the conversation, and we could talk about that another time, how I got into music, so I got into the music industry and I went after that, and was, successful there, so like I said, anything that I wanted to do, I went after and did it.
Okay, and I'm glad you did. And
Yeah.
so you brought up the music because I wanted to make sure that I wanted to kind of meet you where you were when it came to that, because I remember you were saying that you don't longer have a love for it. I really wanted to ask you, why was that?
Mm, because I've been doing it for so long. Have been doing it since I was 8. Because that was, back when, my father had, singing and things like that. And I have been singing for so long. And that was really like my life, was singing and writing music and singing and writing. And it was just like there was a shift in music. And that's not to take away and the music of today, because there's a lot of wonderful music today. But there was a shift at some point where music changed. And it just, for me, like I liked creating music that transcended decades. And, like you can put it on today and it would still have the same meaning, 10 years from now, not just trendy music. And a lot of when that shift had happened, I just kind of like fell out of love with it. I don't know. I just lost the passion for it. That's
And that's
all.
understandable. That's understandable. And that's okay, that is
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
I mean, because passion comes in so many different forms. And now,
Yeah.
and I think the acting kind of took over that, lane for you. So and I'm glad that you are where you are right now,
Thank
Krystal,
you.
because we see you on this big screen,
Mhm.
and it's so amazing the work that you do. And I don't care. Like, I know people might say we are all human, but I'm still going to fan out regardless, because it sit with so many of you wonderful creatives, that you took
Mhm.
the time to come to my little piece of platform and just
Oh,
discuss your journey with me. No, that's very humbling. I really appreciate that, because it's so amazing to hear the journey and to sit with you guys. So, I
mhm.
mean, and it's like, because I was talking to Sean Sinclair during this interview, and I was just like, seeing her, I'm like, say for instance, I'm looking at one of your movies, and I'm like, oh, I talked to her. I seen her. No one can say that. No one can say that. I just seen her on screen. I just seen her. So I mean,
Mhm.
I don't care. I'm a fan now. I don't care. I'm a fan now. You know.
No, and it's okay because I like having these type of conversations because I play so many villain type characters.
Yes, yes.
Because a lot of people think I'm mean, and I'm not mean.
Right. No, I was gonna say that because that suits you so well. I could see you as a madam, like on All the Queen's Men. I could see you doing that, you know. And I think, and I felt like at first, I don't know if you ever saw All the Queen's Men. Have you watched it?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
And so when I first saw even Marcel playing that part grew on me,
Mhm.
actually grew on me. Because I didn't
Mhm.
really see her with that role. I
Yeah.
felt like somebody more seasoned should have been, you know.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
could see you doing
Mhm.
something like that.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
so it kind of grew on me, but now she killed it. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She did.